Little guys, are you ready for your story? Are you ready to hear Simon's sock? I heard it's a cool story. Okay guys, we're ready. We're going to start the story. I hope you're all comfortable and you're ready. Okay, here we go. Simon is extremely stripy. He lives in the sock drawer with all the other socks. He's very cozy in there. Every morning, all the socks in the drawer get very excited. Who will it be today? Then in comes the hand. Pick me, pick me. Everybody waits, holding their breath. You see here, they all got signs on here. Pick them. And 2 socks get picked to go on an adventure. Wow. The sparklies go to parties. The woolies go to the park. The smarts go to school. And the sporties go for the burn. Ready, steady, go. Everyone has a turn. Everyone except Simon. I'm not a smelly sock. And I'm not a holy sock. Why don't I ever get a turn? Oh man, poor Simon. Because you're odd, says Spotty. The other Spotty agrees. Yes, you only get picked if you're a pair. Do you wear odd socks? I bet some of you guys wear odd socks. Oh, I didn't realize I was odd, said Simon. Maybe the Spotties are right. If only I was a pair. We could skate, we could bounce, we could hula. We could have so much fun, said Simon sadly. Look at this, look at all the things he could do. Bouncing on a bouncy castle, go for a walk. Let's see what happens. I've got it, shouts Ted, jumping to his feet. I've got a friend, and he's stripy, just like you, Simon. Come on, he lives in the hall. Simon, this is Alphonse. Alphonse, this is Simon. And everything was going well until in walked Petra. Do you think this is right? Do you think this is the right match for Simon the sock? Let's see. So in walked Petra. Oh, silly me, said Ted. I forgot they were already a pair. Don't worry though, Simon. I have another stripy friend. Simon, meet Shirley, said Ted hopefully. Shirley was very excited, but Simon was a little bit nervous. I'm not sure about this, Ted, said Simon. Why do you think he's nervous? You think that's right? Is that a match for Simon the sock? Let's see. What about Desmond? Said Ted. But Desmond just stared. Is that a sock? I don't know about that. He's not very chatty, is he? Said Simon. No, not really, replied Ted. But we can't give up now. I have lots of stripy friends. What about Bobby? But I can't swim, whispered Simon. Deborah, the stripy bug. She's very tiny, Ted. I might step on her. What about Jeff? Said Ted. He's very musical. He's very noisy. Hattie, too chatty. Trevor, no way. Well, you'll be pleased to know I've saved the best until last, said Ted proudly. Simon, meet. Before we find out who it is, look at all these guys. These matches for socks. I wouldn't put those on my feet. Mr. Twinklepaws. No! Meow! Look at this. He's chasing them all over. Simon had had enough. It's no good, Ted. I just need to get used to being an odd sock, he said sadly. But then he heard a voice. It was coming from under the drawers. Hello? I wonder who's under there. Simon couldn't believe it. I found you, he cried. We're a pair. We can skate, we can bounce, we can hula. Come on, said Simon. Let's go out and play. Oh, look. He found his friend. But Simone had other ideas. Oh, I like going out, said a voice. But Simone, she's watching the telly. Betty gave Simon a wave. Simon waved back. I like playing, said Betty. So they skated and they bounced and they hula hooped. Look at Betty. What's Betty? She's not a sock. What is she? Everyone had to admit that even though they didn't match, they really did make a great pair. Wow, I didn't expect that. Huh? I thought he was going to find Simone, his pair, and they'd be happily ever after. But it turns out it was actually a better pair with somebody that wasn't quite the same as him. But that's great, huh? That's why we're all different, but we all get along. I get along with Thor, and he's a god. I get along with Hulk, and he's a giant green mountain. You know? There's quite a good moral in there, that we're all different, but sometimes we can make a good pair, even though we're not quite the same. Good night, guys. Spidey out.